Hi everyone, this is Sandra Bichel from Career Angels bringing to you this week's Hidden Job Market Gems for experienced managers and executives. This week, 39 difficult to find job ads in English targeted at senior international candidates. And there are special in a way that are really difficult to find. So this is definitely a curated list of job ad gems. Now, where do you find them? We publish them on our group on LinkedIn called Hidden Job Market for Experienced Managers in Europe. Now, the first example that I want to share here with you today is the Global Head of Operational Efficiency for the law firm Dentons, based in Warsaw. That job ad has received 24 applicants within only 3 days, which is good. Now, what's super important, why that specific job ad made the list, because it has an interesting fine print that a lot of candidates wouldn't even find or bother to look for. It says applications from current residents in the following locations will be considered. All locations with a large Dentons office. In other words, you can, although the job ad is published in Warsaw, you could very well also be living in Paris, London, etc., etc. So this is important to understand and remember that sometimes the best job ads are posted in different locations, but they can very well be relevant for you in a different location. It then also says, please ensure when applying for this role that you're legally eligible to work, live in your preferred location. Visa sponsorship or relocation costs will not be provided. It then has an equal opportunities disclaimer, which is fairly standard, but what is a rise on a trend is to have the diversity and inclusion disclaimer as well. If you like our content and if you want to stay in touch with the hidden job market or career-related topics in general, click follow on our LinkedIn company page or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Now, moving on to example number 2. Here I have chosen the head of Goldman Sachs Bank Europe HCM Human Capital Management VP. This sounds like an amazing opportunity, especially once you start reading the job ad, but it has received only 19 applicants within a week. That's not much. In comparison, moving on to example 3, the head of culture and engagement at Sanofi Budapest has received 26 applicants within only 3 days. Why did I choose those 2 examples? To show you that sometimes amazing opportunities do not see that many candidates, and it's worth really looking for those hidden job ad gems. And click apply. Now, once you click apply onto those 2 opportunities, specifically here at the Sanofi example on the screen, you will see that an applicant tracking system, in that case Workday, is in the background. In other words, before applying, make sure that your CV is formatted in line with ATS guidelines, meaning make sure that your file is legible by software, and on the other hand, make sure that you have the right keywords. A lot of applicant tracking systems have a module that compares your CV, the content of your CV, to the job ad, and based on matching keywords, they will recommend your application. So how do you do that? You might ask. We have prepared a guide that step-by-step explains how to do that. You will find it under the link blog.careerangels.eu/ats-guide. Now, if you want to have access to the other job ad gems, join our group on LinkedIn called Hidden Job Market for Experienced Managers in Europe. And there, on Monday late afternoons, early evenings, Anna posts our newsletter, if we can call it that, where once you click on the link, you have access to the full list. Again, this week, 39 opportunities. I also recommend checking out our posts from previous weeks, because those are only the freshest job ads from the last couple of days. Now, if you want to receive feedback on how your job search is doing, maybe need some guidance, feel free to request a free career consultation by going onto our website, careerangels.eu. You can also get in touch with us to receive objective feedback on how your CV is doing against your co-competitors. Looking forward to seeing you again next week.